It's time to
What's that? What's that? Eh? Nani? Nanda kore? What's this? This is, this is not Yokaishi. Oi! Oi! What is this? This ain't Yokaishi. What the hell is this? It is Yugioh, but you probably read the title, so there's no point in me doing a bit, doing a skit. Um, we're gonna go over my handmade, homemade Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I did back in my youth. Yes. So I figured let me share some old TCGs that I've made. Back in my youth, I this was how old was I? We'll get into that a little bit later because I think the cards have dates on them. But either way, yeah, I made my own Yu-Gi-Oh cards because back in the day I liked Yu-Gi-Oh, and I don't know, I was just inspired. I was just inspired for whatever reason to make my own cards, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. You're gonna see, I kind of made like an archetype. You're gonna see. You are gonna see, okay? So, first card is. All right. Here we here it is. Here it is, guys. Yes, so this is Heavyweight Slammer. All right, it is a masked pro wrestler. All right, 4-star. Uh, Earth, okay. Uh, WO2. I think W stood for just wrestler or wrestlers because I didn't really have any special like name or archetype name for them or whatever. Warrior, a well built wrestler that have slammed the best warriors. Do not, and I repeat, do not take that out of context. Trust me, when I made this card back in 2005, and yes, that is my full first name. Ta-da! It's a weird one. So yeah, 2005. What was I doing into? I think I was in high school. Was I in high school? Yeah, because I think I graduated in what, 2013? Oh no, was I in junior high school? Whatever. So yeah. Um that's the slammer. So I made like a pro wrestling archetype. I think there's a pro wrestling archetype in the game now. Uh it's just back then there was no such thing. Um and also back then I was actually bad at Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm just like I was like a casual kid who didn't really know anything about competitive, and I was just I just wanted to have like a themed slash gimmicky cards to play with, but I was too broke for cards at the time, and I don't know. I was just in a crafty mood, I guess. I just felt like making stuff instead of, whatever. So yeah, I made this. So let's go through this. Next is Championship Belt. It is a spell card equipped. And it says here, increase the attack and defense of a warrior type by 400. Increase the attack and defense of a slammer by 500. Copyright 2005. 04. Not all of them are in order or numbered. That, or maybe I'm missing some cards. This is what I could find. Spell. Probably not amazing to today's standards. If any of you watching keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh meta, I don't really keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh meta like that. But back then, this seemed like a good. This seemed like a good card back then. I don't know, man. I was young, okay? I was young and ignorant about the game, or ignorant about the competitive scene. And we have Tag Team Slammer. Yes. Tag Team Slammer. This is an effect card, 4-star monster Earth. Warrior effect. This Slammer counts as 2 monsters on the field. You may use this for a double tribute. Yeah, so 1550 attack, a 1600 defense. Yes. That's You know, that's what I did there. Put this right here. Next card though is, all right, we have the referee. Earth monster, 3 stars. Okay. Okay, decent art from back then. This it says flip. When this card is flipped, your opponent must discard 1 card from his or her hand and pay 600 life points, 600 attack, 1000 defense. And yep, that's that card. The referee, 3 stars because the referee counts to 3. I could have made it, I don't know, I could have made it 300. They paid 300 life points because the referee counts to 3, but I don't know what I was thinking back then. I don't know what I was thinking back then. And we have the Dark Slammer. The Dark Slammer. Based off of The Undertaker, who is one of my favorite pro wrestlers. He is a 7-star monster, dark type. And its effect is, when summoned, your opponent takes 600 life point damage. All zombie and fiend type monsters on the field are destroyed. So, yeah. The idea here is if you're running a dedicated slammer deck, you wouldn't necessarily have any zombies or fiend types on the field or in your deck per se. So yeah. This one has a thing on the back. Okay. And next we have Heavyweight Slammer number 2. Effect 4-star Earth. And okay, this is the art. Okay. You know, maskless, like Dark Slammer, and he is here. Warrior, discard 1 card from your hand to attack with this card. Heavyweight Slammer number 1 gets a 200 attack and defense increase when on the field. So this is 2000 attack, 1000 defense, and yeah, so it goes good with this guy because he has 1800 attack and 1300 defense. So yeah, this slammer goes good with these. That they could. Okay, this is a double. Yes, we got some doubles in here, and we have another spell card. It says Submission Hold, and this is the art for a Boston Crab. Listen, all right, I was a fan of pro wrestling, and I guess I might as well drop some bombs. I used to be a professional wrestler, and I used to do it for literally over a decade. I've been a professional wrestler since the age of, let's see, I started training at 14. 13? Did I start training at 13? 13, 14, I started training, and I made my official debut at like age 16. And I wrestled all the way up, and that was like, when was that? 2000 and what? I don't know. That was well over 10 years ago. And the sirens, I don't know if my phone can pick it up, maybe. So yeah, that was like that. So yeah, submission hold. So yeah, I used to be a pro wrestler. I'll probably insert a clip of my past, and y'all will probably be surprised.
Oh, look, hey, Cowboy hasn't gotten out of the game. No, the Cobra. He is vicious. He is cunning, and he is.
But ta-da! I used to beat people up and get beat up. But I quit because it wasn't really, unfortunately, I wasn't one of the lucky ones to make it. So here I am. Can only be used. It can only be used if you have a slammer on the field. Select one of your opponent's monsters, that monster cannot attack for 3 turns. So I guess it's like a Swords of Revealing Light. Listen, back then I didn't really know what. Back then I didn't really know what I was doing. Back then I thought this was cool. Okay, I would totally. Now that I'm older and a little bit wiser, I would totally do something better, but and we have Dragon Slammer, Earth. And now we're getting into some unique slammers here. All dragons on your opponent's side attack power decreased by 400 points. So the idea behind him is that since he's like a dragon wrestler, he wrestles dragons. So cool, I guess. And we have Tombstone Pile Driver. Yes, yes, yes. Spell card. Destroy one of your opponent's monster, and he or she must discard his or her hand, redraw the same amount of cards, and discard one to the graveyard, and your opponent will take. Hold on. Wait, what did I write? Wait. Pause. Wow. I read it off camera for a little bit. Gosh, I was dumb. Cause it's like basically I'm telling you to discard your hand, redraw the same amount of cards, and then discard your hand again, and then pay 700. Jesus, what the hell is this card? Okay, let's put this aside. You crazy ass card, you. Yes. So Winged Slammer. Fun fact, this is a 5-star monster. Fun fact, let's see. For a while, Harpy's brother was one of my favorite cards just because I like the art. I don't know. I just thought he was kind of cool looking. I recently found out, literally like maybe like a week ago, from filming this video, I found out that they changed the name of Harpy's brother to what, Sky Raider or Sky Rider or something like that. I don't know, some lame ass thing. I don't know. I was surprised. I was like, why change the name? You know what? I think I know why. I think it's because it has Harpy in its name, and there's the Harpy archetype. And I guess Konami didn't want certain cards working with Harpy's brother. I don't know. But either way, Wing Slammer can only be summoned by offering Harpy's brother or if Harpy's brother's in the graveyard. Yeah, I guess that's because I like Harpy's brother. That's that's really about it. Okay. Okay. Cage Match spell card, and it reads: you and your opponent must select one monster and place them face down on the field, in defense mode, obviously. But let's see. On your next turn, both you and your opponent flip both cards over. The monster with the lowest defense is destroyed, and the owner, it should say like the owner of that monster pays 700 points. So yeah, so this could work with you or against you. It's very like random gambling type thing. And we have Demon Championship, Dark type Yokai, 4-star monster. For one turn only, all slammers on the field get a 300 attack and defense increase. And he has 1000 attack, 2000 defense. So, okay. Put it down. Trap card. Slammer tag. So it says here, you can return any one monster on your side of the field to your hand and bring out a monster with Slammer in its name. Okay, you know, so yeah, switch out with a Slammer. Self-explanatory. I've been in a couple of tag matches. Tag matches are not my favorite, to be in. I'm not really a tag team wrestler. Slammer's Pet Dragon. You could probably tell that a lot of the card art is based off of pre-existing Yu-Gi-Oh card art because one, I wasn't really good at drawing Yu-Gi-Oh cards back then, or at least doing the style and drawing in that. I don't know. I guess it was just easier for me. I was younger, less experienced as an artist. Cut me some slack. 5-star effect monster. For each slammer on the field, this card gains 200 attack, and it already has 2000 attack and 1400 defense. So put this down. We have another double of Pet Dragon, and we also have, okay, I know we have doubles of this. Yeah. So we have a signature move, a trap card, and it reads: Let's see. This card can only be applied to slammers. During your opponent's turn, you may destroy a monster with 5 or more stars and bring back 1 slammer from the grave to your deck, then shuffle. So, yeah. Sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll reuse an effect similar in my card game. Let's see. And then we have Weak Slammer. I wonder why he's 4 stars. He should be 3 stars, I think. So, 4-star monster, Weak Slammer. Warrior. It says, when this card is sent to the graveyard from the field, move 1 slammer from your deck with 4 stars or more to your hand and shuffle. So, that's that card. Don't mind, it's people in the background. Do I have a double of this? Ah, yes, I do. We're getting into the doubles here. Next, we have Female Slammer. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some ladies. Ladies can wrestle too. You feel me? Okay. Back then, what I'm saying? Even I knew, ladies can get down too. So we got 4 stars. Okay. Earth Monster. Warrior. And she's not an effect, but she says, let's see. A female grappler that will take down any challenge. And 1500 attack, 1500 defense. And yep, simple vanilla monster. And we have, the lariat. Yeah, we got doubles. So we have the lariat, or as the Japanese would say, lariato! どういう戦いを挑みますか? Ah, lariato! Weston lariato! I love Japanese wrestling. Japanese pro wrestling, which is not sumo wrestling. And let's see, we have here, can only be used if you have a slammer on the field. Send 1 monster from your opponent's side of the field to their hand. So, boom, lariat, bam. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I know it's a long video. And we have, is this the same thing? Yes. Next, we have Slammer's Pet Panda. Okay. Let's see. Beast, effect, earth. Let's see. Offer this monster to bring back 1 slammer from your graveyard to your hand. All right, kind of like a monster reborn just for slammers here, Next, I bet this is Kuma. Yep. Well, not Kuma, Bear. So we got Bear, Slammer's Pet. And it says here, offer this card, bring back 1 trap or magic card from the graveyard to your hand. 1900 attack, 1000 defense. Oh, Pet Kuma has 1000 attack and 1900 defense. So I just kind of switched them. So yeah. And we have... okay, last 2. I know this is single. Then we have Super Pile Driver. Yes. Trap card. This card destroys 1 monster that activates an effect on a slammer. So, yep. Pretty self-explanatory. Bam. And then the last 2, which is a double, which would be your boss card of this archetype. A vanilla monster. The Mighty Slammer. He has, let's see, 3, 6, 8. He's an 8-star monster. 2800 attack, 1600 defense. The greatest of all the slammers. So yeah, these are interesting. Yeah, I made these cards. Let me just lift this up for y'all. Okay. I made these cards in my youth, and yeah, they're cool. I did play with these one time. I didn't win. I remember I didn't win. I never win at Yu-Gi-Oh. I suck. But back then I didn't really know anything about deck building, so yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do have one more old TCG that I did, which was actually more original. There's actually more cards in that big, might be a big video. Working on a Halloween video, so stay tuned for that at the end of the month. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if should I do anything with these cards, like, I don't know, redo the art, I don't know, just for fun, or maybe recycle some effects, or maybe turn these into some original yokais. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not above making an original yokai. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all right, socials down in the description below. You follow me, I follow you, and goodbye.